Hello, Libra. This is your December 10th through the 15th general reading. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Libra. I am a Libra rising, Sag, Sun, and Cancer Moon, with a whole bunch of Scorpio in between. Let's see. Libra. Please subscribe and like. For those of you who already subscribe, I thank you so very much. If you are interested, there is a Facebook group with the same name. Please join. We'd love to have you. This week we're working on the throat chakra. For the past, for the past, 4 weeks, we've been working on the other chakras. So, that's just to give you an update. Hello, how are you? Okay. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Libra. Something's changing. Something's changing fast. For some of you Libras. I know that's right. Relaxing is good. Some of you are about growth and expansion. And here is a message for some of you. Okay, let's see. There is an offer that's being made. It's going to start, it's going to kick off a new beginning. It's an offer that's being made to you by someone who's younger. But it's a pure offer. But you're going to be guarded. Actually, you have two new beginnings. One will deal in communication, which is going to lead to something very powerful, some sort of an achievement that you've been working toward. And the other is a new beginning, maybe a birth of something, maybe a birth of an idea, not necessarily a child. But for some of you who have been working on trying to get pregnant, maybe, but definitely, you have your guard up, though. You're guarded in between these two new beginnings, which is fascinating. Talk about balance, Libra. You're guarded in between these two new beginnings. That's funny. Okay. All right, Libra. This has got to be a good reading. It has to be. Has to be. Has to be. Libra, come on now. Don't fail me now. Yes, yes. Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Now, if this does not resonate with you, please check your rising, moon, and Venus sign. Your overall energy is so fitting. Balance. Not juggling, balance. Okay. Let's see what we got here. All right, I see some movement towards happiness. Maybe someone has just bought a new car. There's some financial stability that's being offered. You have completed a cycle in both cases. There's been a cycle that's been completed, and you are celebrating. It has brought on a new transformation. Change is coming. And it's kind of shaking things up a little bit, but it's bringing things to an end. There is also a feeling of maybe feeling incomplete. That's bringing on some type of delay, but you don't mind waiting. Again, this is also bringing on a form of financial stability. And there's also maybe some travel involved. You are definitely on a journey. Right. So far, so good. I thank you for that. Okay, so right now I see that maybe this involves a Cancer. And possibly a Leo. Well, let's see what we got here. So this movement, what exactly? Okay, with this movement, possibly involving a car, maybe for some, but with this movement towards happiness, you're kind of wary of it, maybe bored. It's definitely an end of something, as I said before, because with this happiness here, it is the ending of a cycle. It is ending. You are about to begin a new cycle. May have been brought on by an apology or maybe someone from your past. Ooh, maybe the car was an apology. Wait a minute. Yeah, Libra. I did a reading for Libra on Facebook, and it had to do with a sugar daddy. See, now if you're in my group, you got that reading. So maybe the sugar daddy bought you a car, and then he did something jacked up, and and he got you a car. So yeah, okay. I think I titled it Sugar for Christmas. I think I also maybe I uploaded it. Did I upload it on Facebook? Okay, good. You did see it. Okay. All right. Okay, you saw it. Okay, Moy, you saw it. All right. Well, behind that, financial stability is being offered by someone. Maybe this sugar daddy is a Cancer. Oh, my word. Or, like I said, a Leo is involved. Okay. It also means strength. And let me move this candle before I set my cards on fire. See, there's that fire energy like I was talking about. Okay. What the hell? I don't even know what the hell I'm clarifying right now. I got sidetracked by the fire energy. Okay. Yes, thank you. Let's see, this renewal. What is this renewal about? Okay, maybe the renewal has something to do with maybe love lost. Not necessarily a three-party situation. That does not always mean a three-party situation. It could mean a lost love of any sort. Just a loss, an overall loss. And you're transforming from that. You're renewing yourself from that lost love. because that's karma. You've separated yourself from that. Okay, you're going through the grieving process. You've separated yourself. You're looking at what you have versus what you had. Which it's not healthy, but it is. It's all a part of grieving. Acceptance, knowing what you had versus what you have now. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. All your hard work, all your energy, everything that you put into this said relationship that you had once upon a time, or this love that you had once upon a time, you will get it back in a different way, in another form, with a different person. Someone who's ambitious, someone who is enthusiastic, someone who is maybe someone who's active, someone who is a leader, someone who is skilled in whatever it is that he or she does, since this is a general reading. Let's see. Let's clarify the World card, because this is also something else that you completed, another cycle that you completed. You're happy. It's brought you happiness. That cycle that you've completed, it's brought you happiness. And from that, some type of news, some type of an announcement comes out of that. And that would be some type of relationship, maybe having to do with the Gemini. Now, it's not necessarily burdens. There could have been some type of hardship. There could have been some type of I don't know. They probably aren't your burdens, or hardships, or difficulties. There may be some difficulties that come along, but with all type of relationships, there are usually along the way some difficulties, not a lot, but sometimes there's some. All relationships aren't perfect, and if they are, you better run like a motherfucker, okay? I'm just saying, run. Because if you get a relationship that's perfect, something wrong. That your beard. That's all I'm saying. There's some type of maybe having something to do with a job, some type of collaboration, but you become victorious overall. Maybe the other person, or maybe you work too much. Maybe school. Maybe it's a business. But whatever it is, you get through it and you are victorious. Let's see, what change? What is the change that comes? An offer. What is that offer? The offer, I would say, is stability. That's not bad at all, if you ask me. Now, this would signify arguing, conflict, fighting, but let's say disagreements, let's say struggle. So you are offered stability. And then there's some type of struggle. Hello, Tammy. Some type of struggle. Libra, you showed up for your reading. So the struggle, I would say, since you showed up for your reading, and what Libra is known for, balance. So here you go. A relationship is offered to you, or a proposal for a relationship, okay, which is over here. If I can pick it up. All right, you got this over here. All right, that's offered to you, and it has its difficulties. All right, maybe you work too much. Maybe you're going to school. You're working. There's some type of collaboration going on. Maybe, like I said, having to go to working, or maybe you and this person that you're in a relationship with. Maybe you guys work together, but it's a stressor. A small stressor on the relationship. And like I said, you are victorious. So it's I don't want to say it's a problem, but it's a stressor. But you are victorious over that. Something comes in and it changes things. Okay? It changes things. Now, what changes it? Some type of an offer. And that offer is stability. Okay? Stability is offered. And again, like I said, a lot of times you see this card and it represents fighting. These cards have so many different definitions that you haven't heard, because a lot of times people say the same thing over and over again, because that's what they are accustomed to using. And I'm not knocking any other reader, so don't take it that way. I'm just saying that I like to use different definitions, because depending on what the card is next to, it means something different. And in this case, a struggle. A disagreement, or a disappointment, or I'd just rather say not a conflict, but I'd rather say a struggle. Okay? Because with Libra, you showing up for your reading, you're all about balance. So you have this offer of stability, and you are all about balance. Now, if you're independent and someone comes to you and they are offering you this financial stability, and you've been strong on your own, it's going to be a struggle for you to let go of that independence. Like I said, you have to take all the cards as a whole. It's going to be hard for you. It is. It really is. Especially if you're a man and you're a man's man. And here a woman comes along and sees that you need help, and she's caring and she's compassionate and she's, forthright. And it's like, you know what, babe, I see that you need some help, and I see that you've got all of this. I see that you have all of this right here. Let's team up together and be victorious. You know how hard it is for that man's man to say, okay, I want you to help me. He ain't. He's not. He won't. He can't. Pride. But you will be victorious. For a woman, because if she's been independent for so long, it's going to be harder for her to... Exactly, Tammy. For a woman who's been independent for so long, she won't know how to say, okay, you can help me. She's not going to know how to relinquish that because, one, trust is a factor. And then all these other things are going to come into play. It's like, okay, well, what I owe you? I'm good. Me and my kids going to have to eat noodles. I got it. I've been there, done that. I got it. Knowing damn well I need some help. I got it. Me and my kid, we'll eat noodles. Thank you. Go home. Damn, I'm hungry. So, so that's what I mean as far as, those were just examples. But it's hard to change. Exactly. It's hard to change what you're so used to, especially if you have been independent and doing things on your own a certain way. And then all of a sudden, love comes into your life. And especially if you don't know if you can trust that love or not. You're not sure if that's the real thing or not. Okay, I've had these offers, before. How do I know? Well, you got to take your time. You have to take your time, and you have to look, and you have to watch, and you have to make sure history doesn't repeat itself. And like I tell everybody, pay attention to them damn red flags. You see them red flags flapping, you go the other direction. Because that is karma. It's repeating itself. And if you have not learned your lesson the first time around, then guess what? You are going to have to do it all over again, and it will either be, sometimes it's with the same person, and you're thinking, oh, it's destiny, we're supposed to be together. No. You're repeating the same lesson over again with a soulmate. Now, soulmate does not mean this is the person that you're supposed to be with for the rest of your life. A soulmate is someone that you learn a lesson from. It's a learning experience. A twin flame is someone that you are to you're supposed to reconnect with, because that is the other half of your soul. You were split. And that's a whole nother topic, a whole nother video that I'll either make, or you can check out the one I already made in the Facebook group. But that's just to touch on that subject for a little bit. A soulmate can be your mom, right? A soulmate can be your mom, a family member. A soulmate can be someone that you're in a relationship with. So a soulmate can be your ex. A soulmate can be anybody. I could be your soulmate right now because you're learning something from me. And at some point, I'll probably learn something from you. A soulmate is not someone that you're destined to spend the rest of your life with. You don't have to. It's just somebody that you're learning that lesson from. And from here, from what I can see, someone who is a Libra has completed a cycle. And they're starting a new beginning. So they learned a lesson. They have a sugar daddy, but they learned a lesson. So the next person or the next love that enters their life, this could be the real deal. Not the sugar daddy, but this could be the real deal. As far as this person that they recognize as having these burdens. Okay. So, again, Libra has entered the building. Okay? Trying to find balance. All right, so let's see. I'm doing the cards the wrong direction. Let's see, Libra. Justice. All right. Now you could be dealing with a Capricorn, or let's see. Right? Okay. Now you could be, it's a struggle to find balance. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, or from past experiences, the relationships that you are accustomed to or have had were toxic, as far as the relationships being either possessive on one end, controlling, some jealousy, things of that nature. Maybe some excessive drinking or use of drugs, but not in balance, not what you've wanted. And you've pretty much walked away from those types of relationships. Some of you have been single for a year. Some of you have been single from a year up to 5 years. So some of you have been single for a year. Some of you have been single for 2 years. Some of you have been single for 3 years. Some of you have been single for 4 years. Some of you have been single for 5 years. And that's not counting the sugar daddy. That tickles the hell out of me. Let's see. That does not include on and off again relationships. No, up to 6 years. I'm sorry. Up to 6 years. That's just for some of you. Some of you, it's been longer than that. But that's what's standing out right now as far as the toxic relationships, where some of you have finally put your foot down and said, you know what, I've had enough of this bullshit. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done. Let's see. What was that? I think it was this one. Yes, it's this one. Some of you have started a very, very new journey. You've changed up your routine. You are looking for different opportunities, be it jobs, maybe going back to school. You're not restricting yourselves like you used to. You're laughing more. You're actually living more like a Sagittarius, where you're finding the irony in life and you're laughing at it. Good for you. A lot of you are now on a spiritual journey, seeking your higher selves. Some of you have started looking at yourselves as far as your accomplishments, what you want to accomplish, what you have accomplished, taking pride in yourselves, looking to like leave something behind, like a legacy, investing in yourselves. Some of you are thinking about starting your own businesses. Just overall, you're looking at your self-worth. I'm so proud of you, Libra. Aww. I'm so proud of you, Libra. Let's see. And it's cause for celebration. You guys are celebrating that. You guys are celebrating that. What wasn't balanced is now balancing itself. This card also represents you guys as well, Libra. It's about shared That card also represents shared resources, be it money. It's about give and take. Some of you were giving more than you were taking. Some of you were taking more than you were giving. But that's what it was about. Now it's about finding that balance. Where did I see that? Has to do about your happy ending, being happy. Again, not only are you standing your ground in what you believe in, but it's, again, if you look at this, even though he's guarding himself and he's defending himself and he's standing his ground, in order to do all of this, he has to keep his balance. Business. Some of you may be involved or know someone who knows the ins and outs of business or an organization, or something that you're trying to get your foot in the door with. Maybe it's a job opportunity, or something that you are trying to get started. And that also goes in hand with your new beginning here. So keep your eye out for new opportunities around you. This person will be able to help you. So whatever it is that you're trying to start for yourself, whatever it is, that guy can help you. He's the guy. He can help you. He knows the ins and outs of business. He's got a great head for business, math, numbers, money, investments. Just kind of keep your eyes and your ears open. Some of you might be interested in stocks. Just keep your eyes and he knows the ins and the outs. So keep your eyes and your ears open for that guy. For that guy. Because he's that guy. There's something else though. For some of you, he might be a manager. Maybe you're looking for new management, if that's your line of work. Make sure you read, if you have any contracts to sign, whether it's on a car, a house, or whatever, make sure you read the fine print. Ask a lot of questions. Even though he's the guy that can help you, he may be a Taurus, a Virgo, or Libra. A Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Still, trust him as far as you can throw him, but make sure, you read the fine print. Okay. He'll definitely bring you a new beginning. He also may be, I'm also picking up for some, he also may be a love interest. But just take your time. Take your time. Don't rush into anything. Take your time. You've already been through everything else. Take your time. Especially for some of you with that damn Scorpio and that one other reading. Take your time. What is this new beginning? This new beginning, you're still guarded. which is fine. This new beginning, it could be a new beginning as far as like over here with the relationship and everything. You're still guarded. You're still kind of wary, and you're still a little hurt from your last relationship because that took a lot out of you. Trust definitely has to be earned. The next person that you get involved with, God bless them, they're going to have to work. They are going to have to work. But they'll be flexible, and so will you. And again, it's about balance. It's about balance. Balance. Yeah, they'll be flexible, though. Yeah. And they are. I'm gonna leave that alone, but yeah. Let's see. Let me see what the next card is before I read that one. It all depends on what the next card is. And there's two of them. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, so okay. With this balance, there's going to be okay. So with this next card, there's going to be some with the balance, right? Someone might be a little selfish, a little petty. And it'll probably take place over social media, like Facebook, Instagram, whatever. But work past it. Be persistent and be, positive and just work past it. Take a new approach. Don't do what you normally would do in a situation like that. When somebody is acting childish, basically. When someone's being childish, because this is a child. I'm not saying that the person who's going to do this is a child, but look at the picture. It's a child. When it's like this, it's somebody who's being petty and childish. When they act this way, excuse me, when they act this way, and it's going to happen for some of you, it's going to happen through social media or text message or a phone call, conversation, email, whatever it is. When you see it happening, just persevere. Take the high road, vibrate higher. And I know it's easier said than done, but just trust me. Work past it. Ignore it as much as you can. And yeah, I can laugh at that because, I mean, I've been there, done that, and then maybe a day or two later, I'm like, damn, I shouldn't have said that. But I'm glad I did. But it's going to come back and it's going to bite you in the ass. So don't do it. Don't do it. Just ignore it. Vibrate higher. Okay? Because people are going to test you. People test you all the time because you're a Libra. Because you're about balance. Right now, you are on a mission to vibrate higher, to be better than you were before. You are on your way to be Libra 2.0. So just ignore it because it's going to happen. And it happens all the time. Just don't pay attention to it. Try. All you can do is try. Because there are petty people in the world. And petty is as petty does. And petty keeps petty company. So if you don't want petty people in your life, you got to get rid of the petty people. I mean, just get rid of it. You got to get rid of it. You do. Because petty attracts petty. There are times where you just have to grow up and let it go, let it be, and whatever. And it will slowly go away. Because you got new beginnings all over you. You've completed cycles. You don't want to work backwards and have to repeat the same bullshit over and over and over again. You don't. Because it's time for that. It's time for it to come to an end. It really is. That's what your self-reflection is all about. You searching for that higher self through either meditation, prayer, whatever it is. You're on that journey now. And of course, as you know, whenever you set off to be on that higher journey, you will be tested. People will test you. And there's somebody who's waiting for you. And they have this offer of security, this financial security. Again, and they don't mind waiting. They don't mind coming in last. It's happening slowly. So they're not going to rush you. They're offering you this relationship. They're offering you financial stability. And it's going to happen slowly. And there's going to be a bit of a delay. And, I mean, it's going to happen, like, really slowly. Like, is it happening? Are we even talking? Are you even interested in me? You might question it a little bit. That's how slow it's going to be. It may be with a Pisces. Or things may not look the way that they seem, and you'll want to move away or move on from it. Oh, 2 cards. There were 2 cards there that kind of peeked out. There were 2 cards there that wanted to peek out. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. All right, the 2 cards that peeked out. This person, God knows. The 2 cards, okay. Things may not seem. All right. So I said that this person may be a Pisces, right? And you're going to move on. Like I said, it may seem so slow, like it's never going to happen. And this person may be a Pisces. Because there's like a delay or whatever. But things may not seem the way that they are. So the 2 cards that kind of wanted to come out but didn't come out, well, they were a couple, but they're facing away from each other. And this couple could be a Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Cancer. But they're facing away from each other. Now, I'm not quite sure what that means yet. Not quite sure what that means yet. Now, they're facing away from each other, which means that they're not attracted to each other. The marriage is probably over. They're probably separated. They're probably going their own separate ways. Let's see. Okay, they have a family. Okay, so there's an unknown woman involved. I'm guessing that's the wife. Somebody is like worried about this unknown woman, but they're not like looking at the time that they have invested. They're not worried about that. The spouse, the husband, is older. He has money. Girl, this the sugar daddy. Okay, so only me, only me, only me. Okay, so this is the sugar daddy, right? He ain't worried about the time and stuff he invested in his marriage, but he is worried about this unknown woman. Okay? He is worried about the unknown woman. I'm not sure. To you, the unknown woman would be the wife. But since this is a general reading, the sugar daddy could be a sugar mama. So let's say that the sugar mama or the sugar daddy is worried about the unknown man or the unknown woman, which would be Libra. I mean, yeah, right? Shit, I don't know, but you get the gist. Anyway, because wait, yeah, yeah, probably worried about Libra finding out about his family situation. But that's why he's a sugar mama or sugar daddy. Maybe, okay, let me see. Let me clarify. Okay. We have the friendship card, which is there's two relationship cards. This would signify having a relationship or wanting a relationship with the unknown woman or man, which would be Libra. This is getting good. Okay. Or with the wife. Let me go back. Sugar mama, sugar daddy. He's worried about the unknown woman or man. Or okay, let me just say it this way. He's worried about his relationship with his estranged spouse being found out. He's worried about his marriage being found out. Let's put it that way. Two cards at once. But he's all about growth and expansion because he still has dreams and goals. You know what? This is crazy. This is somebody's story for real. He may be an Aries or an Aquarius. But or Pisces. No. No, that's neither. But anyway, he's about growth and expansion. He may be retired military or in the military. He's got goals and he has dreams. He's manifesting something. He definitely has hope. He's being optimistic. He wants to get married again. He is disconnected from his wife. His wife is sick. He's already looking to get married again. His wife is sick. He's disconnected from her. That marriage is pretty much broken. It's done. But she's sick. Get out of here. Yeah. He's ready to travel the world. Okay. Whoever this reading is for, you really need to contact me. Because, if I'm right, man, he's making plans because she's sick. She's on her deathbed. And it sounds sad, but a lot of people, especially when their spouses are terminally ill, a lot of times it's the spouse who doesn't want their husband or wife to be alone. And so they tell them to go out and to find someone else. So don't be surprised if somebody walks up to you and y'all start having a relationship or whatever, and he's like, okay, I want you to meet my wife. Yeah, she about to die. Oh my gosh. Now this isn't for all of you. This is for some of you. This is for some of you. This isn't for all of you. This is for some of you. This is just the way that this side of the reading is going. But no, with this person, his wife is sick. And he is making plans to remarry. This person likes being married. He loves his wife, but she's sick. She's dying. Wow. And it had not been for me being in the medical field, I think this was kind of strange, but I've seen it before. And he's being patient. Or she's a patient. I couldn't make this up if I wanted to. I kid you not. 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 He's hopeful. He's resistant to change. He's hopeful. I'm serious. He's looking for an opportunity. This card was actually here. How was it? He's resistant to change. He's hopeful, looking for an opportunity to be married. She's sick. He's disconnected from the marriage. He's making plans, okay? He's setting goals. She's sick. She's resting. Well, that's not the death card, but she's resting. She's a patient. He's being patient. This is also a sign of Sagittarius, which I am. Damn. And like I said, that's for some of you, not all of you. But if you meet someone like this, don't get weirded out. Well, get weirded out because I was right. But don't get weirded out because this is what they're telling you. But there are a lot of people like that where they don't want their spouse to be alone. They want them to live out the rest of their life with someone. Yeah, they want them to be with someone who's a go-getter, career-oriented, honest, trustworthy, that has that Sag energy. Or fire sign energy. Someone who doesn't mix their words. Someone who, stands for what they believe in. Someone who may wear a uniform, probably around the age of 35. Here's the sign of Scorpio. Oh, God. All right. Let's do another spread. Let's do another spread, y'all. Let's do another spread. Because that could signify a lot of things. Military. That signifies military. Yes, it does. That signifies being in the military. Yes, it does. Or his wife could have passed away already. I don't know, girl. I don't know. Oh, Lord Jesus, help. Let's see. We're about to clarify this right now. Libra. Now from December 15th, Libra. December 10th to the 15th. Libra. 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 What's going on with Libra? What's going on with Libra? Libra. What's going on with Libra? 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 Okay, Libra. Your Wheel of Fortune is spinning. Why am I in your reading? I'm sorry, why is Sag in your reading? I'm not the only Sag in the world. Okay, Libra. Oh my gosh, Libra, what is up, Libra? Okay, Libra. Your Wheel of Fortune is spinning. There's some water sign that's hanging out around you. And now this, of course, is in your recent past, and this is a general reading. So you have, like, I don't know, like this end or this pain or maybe even devastation that has occurred. That's in your recent past for some of you, not all of you, for some of you. Then you have maybe a Sagittarius or some patience having to do with some plans and something that you are trying to manifest. But overall, you are trying to maintain your balance. You might be juggling a couple of situations, but you still have some time for a couple of drinks with the guys or the girls. But there's a delay. Oh, let's see. All right. Let's see here. This is over here because you guys saw it. You guys look at it backwards, so I got to put it back in the order that I had it in. Okay, and this goes here and delay. All right, there we go. Now we're in order. All right, so let's see. All right, there's a feeling of being incomplete. Wait a minute, that fell. Okay, there's a new approach. Something's moving in fast. There's some fast change to home life. There's harmony coming in. That's a fast wait a minute. That's a fast change to, like, your home life. What's this? There's an offer that's being made. Maybe some travel, a journey of some sort. There's an announcement. Someone who's a leader, ambitious, skillful in something. Someone who's older. Is offering a new beginning. Maybe a birth of an idea or a child or something. Collaboration, some teamwork, maybe a job. There is a secret or maybe having to do with the Pisces, but there's a secret or maybe a lie that you are moving on from or away from as far as what's been offered to you. I don't get the sense that you're afraid of it, but I feel that it's like a hindrance of some sort. It's toxic to you. Maybe it's also dealing with a Capricorn. It's that petty stuff that's coming back. Jeez. It's like a half-assed apology that's given to you after the fact, but you are victorious. You do come back from that. Something else though. It's something else than that. Like a half-assed apology. Maybe somebody coming back from your past with a half-assed apology. Maybe it's somebody from your past being petty, coming back with a half-assed apology. But you're victorious. You stand victorious. Damn. Yeah. You're self-made, you're independent, you're triumphant over it. There's some love lost, but there's an end to it. It stops. There's an end to that as far as that apology or that pettiness. It stops. This is also the sign of Scorpio. And here's the sign of Leo. And a new beginning. A new journey. You're starting from ground zero. So this is ending. You're ending this. Whoever's coming back from your past, you're ending it. It gives you strength. And now that cycle is over. So it allows you to start back from ground zero. Starting back from ground zero as far as your new journey. You pretty much wash your hands of all of that bullshit. And you can start anew. Change up your routine. Look for new opportunities. And just start over. And be balanced. And not fall off the damn cliff. Because who's going to feed the dog? That dog, well, you might drop your backpack and he might eat them snacks. But, yeah. He'll manage. He'll find town. He will go back to town. Yeah, it's a new beginning. It's a new beginning. Getting your power back. Achievements. Just overall, like, like around the 22nd of December, winter solstice, that's when it'll all happen. And in about, before I flip that card over, this half-assed apology will probably happen for some of you. Hang on. This half-assed apology you will probably get that apology in 6 seconds, 6 minutes, 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 years, 6 months. So it all revolves around the number 6. But on the 21st, the 22nd, that's when you come into your power. And you're going to stand your ground. When you come into your power, hang on. When you, after you put an end to all that pettiness or whatever, that's where you're going to get your strength. And you're going to start from ground zero, brand new. You're going to change up your routine. You're going to look for opportunities. Things are going to happen for you. Things are going to be offered to you. That cycle is going to start at 0 because you were at completion at that point. Where'd it go? Jeez. Or was it in the other spread? I think it was in the other spread you were at completion. Yeah, it was in the other spread. Well, it's also here too with the Wheel of Fortune. Completion. You're going to start back at 0. Where the hell did I put it? At 0. Then your new beginning starts along with your opportunities. This is your new beginning along with this. These two go hand in hand. This is when you're going to get your new lease on life. You're going to have that power. You're going to get your power back that you thought you lost. But you're going to have that power. You're going to achieve things. You're going to overcome obstacles. People are going to approach you and you're going to stand your ground and you're going to keep your damn balance. It's all about you at that point. Here again, that's completion. 10, completion. 10, Wheel of Fortune, completion. You'll be rewarded. You had another one in here. That might have been in the other one. It's all completion. You're a manifester. You can manifest things. You think about it, you plant the seed, your positive thoughts water that seed, and it'll happen. But anytime you think about anything negative, you're going to kill it. So don't think about anything negative. Don't let anything negative come into your circle. You let anything negative come into your circle, it's done. It's not going to happen. It's not going to manifest. Making plans, setting goals, and acting on them. Struggle. You're not going to want it. You're not going to want to struggle. Who wants to struggle? Separation. You're going to separate yourself from that. That offer is coming in slowly and methodically. That offer of financial stability is coming in. And a new beginning having to do with marriage for some of you. For others, religion. You may connect with God. You may connect with the universe. You may connect with the feminine divine. You may connect with whoever. But you're going to make a connection. And it's going to have a slow and methodical start. But you must first separate yourself from the bullshit in order to get to the real shit. And once you do that, baby, what is it? The world. What is it? The world. What is it? The world. Yes, the world. Yes, 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 yes. So, whatever BS you have going on in your life, dear, you must get rid of it. and you must get rid of it now. You must get rid of it soon. Grab all of your crystals and all of your stones and run, 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 run fast. Get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of it. Please. You have to. If you want your life to be complete, to be whole, to be solid, you have to get rid of the mess. You have to get rid of the mess. You have to. You have to. You have to get rid of the mess. You got to get your get right. You do. Because if you don't, you're going to be miserable. You're going to be sad. And you're going to keep wondering why things are happening the way that they're happening. And why won't things get better? And it's because you're repeating the same ugly, vicious cycle over and over again. And you're going to be sitting there looking crazy-eyed like Kiki whining, doing that eye crazy shit that she does. And that ain't cute. Girl can sing, but that crazy eye mess she does, that shit ain't cute. So, please, just do what you gotta do, Libra. Be balanced. Overall, I really personally think that this was a really good reading. You just have to do what you gotta do. And celebrate. And in the end, you're going to come out on top. You really are. For some of y'all, like I said, there's marriage involved. But you got to separate yourself from the BS. So, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Because I enjoyed reading it for you. Now, me and my crazy hair are going to go and get some sleep. Because I got to go to work tomorrow. So, I'm glad you loved it, Tammy. So, if you have not liked, like it. If you have not subscribed, subscribe it. And leave your comments in the comment section. Because I noticed with the live feeds, the comments aren't there. So, but if you haven't joined the Facebook group, join it. And I guess I will talk to you guys later. And I enjoyed you so much. And thank you for watching. And take care and have a wonderful Monday. Even though today is Sunday, but enjoy your Monday. And I'll see you later. Good night. Bye.